right, y'all, and we're back. Welcome to this week's episode of the Campin Kitchen. I'm Aristotle, a country boy cooking out of Knott's Island, North Carolina. And on this week's episode, we're going back to where it started. Not really, but pretty close. And I'm talking about mango mahi. That's right, but we're switching it up. We're doing a mango mahi taco with a queso sealed double-decker dip, guacamole, topped with pico de gallo with a mango salsa and a ranch lime, cilantro, raspberry, wasabi drizzle. Woo! Check it out on this week's episode of the Campin Kitchen. Thanks for all the love and support, and we'll see you around. Bam! 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 Season 4, episode 2, baby. That's right, we're doing the mango mahi taco, the double-decker supreme Guadalajara wanna-be. That's what I'm talking about. It's a double-decker taco. We got a soft shell. We're gonna dip it in queso, wrap it with a hard shell. We're gonna fill it with sauteed cabbage and onions, topped with fried, beautiful mahi. We're doing a little bit of blackened. We got a little bit of panko crumbs, some flour. We're doing a little heavy cream wash. We're gonna make a guacamole out of the pico de gallo and avocados. Mix that up. That's gonna go on top of the fish. Then we're gonna do a mango salsa, and we actually have a ranch lime, raspberry wasabi drizzle we're gonna put over top. We're trying to bring you some fun, creative ideas here on the Campin Kitchen. We're trying to get you to spice it up at home for the people you love. Thanks for all the support. It's really helped us grow. It's helped us stay focused on the goal, which is delivering entertaining, delicious food right to your faces. Bam! So we got a couple different things on the table. Like I said, we got our hard shells, we got our soft shells. We're gonna do the avocado and pico to make our guacamole. We have a queso cheese. It's a Mexican queso cheese. We're gonna melt that down. I have a little bit of Blanco Velveeta queso too. We're gonna mix in with that. So I'm gonna flour, heavy cream wash, flour, panko these. They're gonna get pan fried, so we're gonna pan fry them. We're not gonna deep fry them in a full fryer, but we're gonna pan fry them with a little bit of vegetable oil and olive oil. We're gonna bring that up to about medium-high heat. We're gonna sear it on both sides to where it's golden brown. It's gonna give it a nice crisp, a nice crunch. That's gonna go in the taco, add a lot of texture, add a lot of flavor. I have showed you in the past a couple different times on how to make pico, how to make mango salsa. There's a couple different ways. We can even do some short reels for you guys on different recipes. And I think that's one thing that I wanna teach you guys is how you can take some stuff that you make regularly and incorporate it into a lot of different dishes to where you can switch it up for your family and really bring a lot of flavor to the fire. Bam. All right, first off, I'm just gonna flour up my fish. So we're starting off, we're just gonna dust them a little flour and throw them in the milk cream. It's a milk heavy cream mix. I got blackened seasoning in my fish here. Like I said, we're just gonna dust them a little bit and throw it in. You don't wanna get too much on it. You just wanna make sure they're dry so that wash will stick. So the goal is to coat it, dry it, and then to get it wet again. Come on. So I'm gonna add some flour real quick. Not only am I gonna add flour, I'm gonna add seasonings as well. Because I season everything. Because if you ain't sneezing, you ain't pleasing, baby. Bam! Woo! We always season out here in the country. You be sneezing and pleasing. That's what I'm talking about. Bam! That's right. Season your damn food. Come on. But we're gonna flour, egg flour. We're gonna get this fried up. We're gonna make it look right. Make sure you bread it all real well. It's important to coat it all real good. You want to dry it. The flour gets stuck on it. Then when you put the wash on it, it coats the flour. And then when you put it back in the flour, it actually sticks even better. So it's a full process here. You can flour with all kinds of, you can egg wash, you can use heavy cream, you can use milk, you can use straight egg, I use almond milk for the vegans. So you can use whatever you want as long as it helps bind. It doesn't necessarily have to be a binder. So after you flour, egg, wash it, then you put it back in the flour, all right? And then you coat it one good time, layer back in there, team. That's it, just like that. Now, these tacos is something really out of the normal. I remember back in the day, Taco Bell used to have this double-decker supreme taco. I was like, man, I miss them double-decker supreme. So we've been having all kinds of fun with tacos lately. So you can really have fun with anything you cook, anything you do. I think that's a testament of what I'm trying to share with you guys. Is like there is no rules. Like there's some things that don't work, obviously, but if you don't try, you don't know. And we're making some fire fish tacos right here on the Campin Kitchen. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. Bam! Seared some of them hairs up, huh? I'm just gonna put this one on here. This is gonna be my queso. All right, I'm gonna slice and dice some of this cabbage and onions real quick, because that's gonna be the filler in the tacos. So I'm just gonna dice it. Going right to the flat top. All right, and then I got this 2 onions. These are white onions. It doesn't really, I mean, red onions are a little more potent than white onions. White onions are more of like a saute kind of vibe, but it really just depends on what your vibe is. If you want to have like a heavy onion, you go with like a purple. But if you want to have like a light onion that picks up more flavors, people go with the white onion. That's what we're doing today. There is purple onions in the mango salsa. So if that's your vibe, if you really like that strong onion flavor, then hit it up with the purple onions. This is how you slice and dice, y'all. 2 cut sideways, so you keep the back on right there, and then you cut long ways, all right? This is how you slice and dice in no time. And then you come back and you literally just slice it this way, and it dices the whole onion for you. We sliced and diced that pretty quick, didn't we? Cool. Then you throw it right on the flat top. That cabbage smells great. Woo-hoo! Woo! Bam! Bam! If you ain't sneezing, you ain't pleasing, y'all. Woo! All right, cool. So we got this set up. This is the cabbage and the onions. We're gonna saute it up. We're gonna cook it down till it's nice and translucent. A little more oil on it. Oh yeah. If you don't know what you're doing, get loud. Woo! Yeah, baby. God is good. Awesome. I'm gonna start the queso. This is Velveeta. This is the queso blanco Velveeta mix. So I am taking some of this. Prepare for your butt to rumble. Queso dip. We'll be having bubble guts tomorrow, but damn, it'll be worth it tonight, you guys. Just like Taco Bell. Awesome. So we're gonna make our queso. Low and slow is the way to go, baby. So I put the queso cheese in, a little queso blanco on top. We're gonna let that melt low and slow. By the time our tacos are almost ready, we should be able to utilize that just fine. I'm gonna fire up this oil. So you don't want your oil over 350. When you're cooking outside, it's hard because you don't have like the adjustment on the heat and so on and so forth. You don't want it too low because it gets too greasy. But ideally, you want your oil to be at 350 degrees. And that's just, most stuff cooks the best at 350. If you get any hotter than that, you have a chance of burning the oil and your food. If you need to flash fry something, people normally do that at about 400 degrees, but you don't want to do that any longer than you have to. I'm gonna turn this right side off. These are already looking pretty good. I'm gonna just set them up over here. We're gonna start dropping it like it's hot. Woo! There it is. Damn, that's hot. I always say I'm used to touching hot stuff all day, y'all. My wife's smoking hot. Come on. Oh, mama bear. They say behind every good man's an even better woman, and I got one of those, y'all. I got lucky. Whoa. Whoa, extra crispy already. See, that was fast, wasn't it? Shit. That's why you gotta watch it. But it was only a couple pieces. We're good. Which those are still fine. I like mine with a little extra flavor on them. You gotta season, y'all. Man, that smells good, looks good, tastes good. Go. I like it when I need those. I like it when I need those. Those tong, 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 tong. Woo! Pulling my fish so scandalous. Man, that looks good. Damn, that looks good. Bam, that looks good. Bam, that looks good. Woo! Woo, the sound of the dinner bell. Ring a ding ding, cause my belly's screaming, hey, feed me. All right. Add a little milk to our queso. It's gonna help loosen it up so it's not so thick. It's gonna let it melt easier too. It ain't easy being cheesy. Woo! You ain't lying, come on. Woo! If you don't like queso, I don't like you. Just kidding. All right, so we're just melting this down. We put some cream in it, we put some heavy milk, whole milk, excuse me. And that allowed it to really cream up for us. Breaks it down a little bit. I already turned this off, so this is finishing. Next step I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make the guacamole, and then we're gonna start plating this for you guys. We're gonna be eating in no time. Cool. Daddy Diggs is making guacamole, y'all. So cut your avo in half, pop the seed out. Boop. All right, pull your avo out. So big spoon, big scoop. Right through, go back in, get the extra. All right, so that's one. We'll do probably 4 avos. All right, so normally if you make a guacamole, you do your tomatoes and your onions and your cilantro and your lime juice. Okay, so your salt, your pepper, your seasonings. That's how we make a pico. We put some cumin in it, maybe a little sriracha, a little hot sauce to fire it up a second. So it really just depends on what you want, what your flavor is, what your style is. But most picos are tomatoes, onions, lime juice, cilantro, and then whatever extra you want to put in it. Make sure you season it with your salt and your pepper. So I'm just gonna add some pico and then a little bit of juice, okay? That juice is gonna help really break it down into a nice guac. All right, and then the best way to mix for me is by my hand, but yeah. All right, so you wanna mix this up nice, and you wanna get a good, smooth consistency. I still like to leave some avo chunks to where it still has some texture. It's a good vibe from my perspective. And then you can always top it with more pico or whatever that looks like to you. Bam. This is a ranch lime cilantro. We make it at Redhead Bay Cafe. I also made a raspberry wasabi. So this, you can do wasabi powder, you can do wasabi paste, and I just melt it down with raspberry jam, jelly, preserves, whatever you want to call it, okay? It makes a raspberry wasabi. I'm gonna mix this with the ranch lime cilantro. We're gonna make a raspberry wasabi ranch lime cilantro. So we're just gonna mix this in here. Just gonna give it a little off pink color. That's such a delicious sauce. We're gonna start plating like we date, baby. We got shells, we don't care. We got shells, we will share. Right here on the Campin Kitchen, we're gonna sell some tickets to dinner over here. Would you wanna come eat with us? Because I'd love to have you at my table. All right, so my pico gets a little bit, or my cheese gets a little bit of pico. I'm a griller chiller, you know what I mean? I like to put flavor on everything, you know? Not everybody toasts their tortillas, but why not? If you're skipping steps, you're skipping flavor, y'all. Okay? Don't skip no flavor, especially for the people you love. If you start making box mac and cheese, it might be over for y'all. If she stopped making homemade mac and cheese and she's cooking you Kraft, you better have a conversation because shit ain't looking good. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? About to take y'all to Flavor Town. Watch this, you guys. Watch this. Woo! This is gonna be so good, I gotta flip up the table. Bam! Bam! All right, cool. So next up, then you take your tortilla and you bam! You weren't expecting that, come on. All right, you pull it up, look at that heavenly, lovely. Oh, and then you just wrap it, give it a nice blanket, and that is the start to the Mango Mahi delicious double-decker taco. Right here on the Campin kitchen. Who wouldn't start a taco like that? Bam! Huh, Jimbo? Bam! That looks good. Ha ha ha! Yeah, I mean, that is just heavenly, guys. And you aren't going to get that anywhere else. I don't know what to tell you, but you sure as hell ain't getting that nowhere else. Bam! I'm gonna slap it like it's hot. You like the sound of that? I heard that before. And it won't in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, keep it cooking, cuz. Woo! Hot diggity dog, diggity dog. Bam! Who's gonna say it next time? You are. That's right. Drinking game. Every time we say bam, you take a shot. Let's go. Bam! 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 That was 4 shots if you were counting, because I did one before. Next up, I'm filling. Yep, you gotta fill with cabbage, y'all. It's a cabbage and sauteed onion, you guys. Yep. God damn, that's hot. You stuck hot shit on my heart, motherfucker. Hey, boo boo, it's hot as a picnic basket. Alright, then we're gonna break off the fish. Yep, break it up, stick it in the tacos. Alright. Alright, cool. So we're plating it like we did, you guys. And I know everybody loves tacos, but who don't like nachos too? So we're going to do a little nacho in the middle, just so you guys can see how this rolls on the Campin kitchen. Because we like to switch it up, have fun, be creative. Okay, so next step, the raspberry wasabi, baby. Cilantro lime wasabi. Alright, so I'm going to put that along the top right here, right on top of your fish. Well, you got it, yeah. Good stuff. That one all the way at the end. Perfect. Good job. You're the man with the plan. Understand? You got a plan. I love it. All right, cool. Next up, abo. Do a little abo on all of them. A little guacamole. A little roly-poly guacamole. Come on. Awesome. So these are blackened fried mango mahi tacos, y'all. The double-decker wasabi, ranch lime, cilantro. With raspberry. I mean, this is ridiculous, you guys. All right, and then, last but not least, the mango mahi taco. Now, next up, I'm gonna make a little nacho for you guys. Nacho, put some fish on it. A little queso. Raspberry drizzle. Guacamole. And just some mango salsa. Oh my God! We made mango mahi double-decker tacos on this week's episode of the
Campin kitchen.
Bam! That's what I'm talking about. You know, bam!
Season your damn food.
Come on! Woo, woo, woo! Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Bam! Oh my God. It's like an orgasmic mouth experience right there, guys. My taste buds don't know what's going on. Woo! Tastes so good, make your tongue slap your brains out. Woo!